Last time, on Gaming Through the Ages, I played Pitfall from 1984 on the Atari 5200, which had me hunting for 32 treasures in a dangerous jungle that spanned 256 screens. Sure, the world was large and the treasures were spread out far apart, but overall the screens were so similar to each other that it barely felt like I was adventuring or exploring new places at all. Hopefully, as we now focus on third generation consoles, their more powerful hardware will be able to produce larger and more realistic game worlds. Will our next adventure be more satisfying? Keep watching to find out. Welcome to Gaming Through the Ages, the series where we take a look at games from many different genres and consoles through time, from 1975 to now in chronological order. Once we reach modern times, we start back at 1975 and explore a different group of games. Viewers of this series were given the opportunity to pick any 1985 game made for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Obviously, Super Mario Bros. Got the most votes, as it is too much of a popular classic to miss. Super Mario Bros. Eventually sold 40 million copies, making it the best-selling video game of all time, until 2008 when Wii Sports took that title, but still, it's pretty impressive sales-wise. Anyway, the goal of this game is to race through the Mushroom Kingdom to save Princess Toadstool. Unlike Pitfall on the Atari 5200, this game has smooth scrolling and more world variety, so this adventure should give us less feelings of deja vu. Okay, so here we go, we're on the title screen of Super Mario Bros., the first NES game that we're playing on Gaming Through the Ages, and as you can see, this is really cool, this title screen. It actually shows you gameplay on the title screen. That's something we haven't seen thus far. Okay, let's start. And finally, we have background music. This is fantastic. Now, unlike the original Mario Brothers, you can kill these guys just by jumping on them. So, that's nice. An easy way rather than punching the floor under you. Okay, let's explore here. Now, as you saw, I just hit these weird question mark boxes and stuff comes out of them. This game even has secret hidden boxes where stuff comes out, and that was a big thing back in the day of these video games. Now, as you can see, although it scrolls forward and the whole scrolling process is smooth and everything, rather than clicking over like Pitfall, you can't go backwards. That actually really annoys me. I mean, not often would I go backwards, but if I accidentally run a bit too fast and go, oh, I missed something, then you can't go back where you come from. Anyway, another interesting thing is, look at those enemies. They each are 4 coloured sprites. Yes, the Nintendo Entertainment System had a limit of 4 coloured sprites. So, yes, everything here is multicoloured, and actually I think they did a pretty good job. I mean, those clouds look pretty amazing, and everything else looks great. Anyway, let's keep going. The one thing I don't like about this game is it's got a time limit and a high score. Really, I wanted to get out of that era of, oh no, I'm small now. If I die while I'm small, I'm dead. I mean, if I get attacked while I'm small, I'm dead. So I got a mushroom to get bigger again. That's great. Yeah, see, like Mario is a 4-coloured sprite, the ground, not just because it's a 4-coloured sprite doesn't mean it has to use 4 colours, just because that's the limitations. But yeah, that's what everything can go up to. So yeah, everything you're looking at here, all the sprites have 4 colours or less in them. And I think, like, this gameplay and graphics looks great to compare to what we've been through anyway. I mean, we had something in Kaboom a while ago, I think 1981 Kaboom on the Atari 2600, and that had an 8-coloured sprite in it, which was pretty crazy. Anyway, here we've got to jump across, before the time runs out, and get the highest point of the flag as possible, not the lowest point as I just got. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the higher you get, the more points you get, but whatever. Anyway, now you can see we are on World 1, but like Level 2, or Stage 2, I guess you could say. So let's go. New music here. This is great, all this background music. Oh, there we go, another mushroom. And there we go, look, that's a block. You hit it, and you might not expect the coins to come out. Hulk Road. just the fact here, that we're going around this world and it scrolls across it, just, this is the freest I think we've ever felt thus far in gaming through the ages. Like, all the games we've played thus far have been on like a single screen or, you know, it hasn't really had much adventure, but this is the first game with a big, massive game world in it. A game world that feels different, unlike Pitfall. Oh, there we go, a secret! I went down the pipe. What I did is I actually pressed down, like, in Mario games it's known that you can go down pipes to access secret areas. Yeah, I think it's just, when I go over pipes I sometimes just press down because it's an instinct I've got, like, I don't know what you call it, it's just... Crud. I almost fell down. Okay, let's just concentrate on this. Like, this is just amazing characters that walk around, oh crud, that walk around and there's all these different places you can explore, it's just amazing. Okay, let's try and get the high point of the flag this time. Yes, that was better. Okay, World 1, 3. And I've got 3 lives. If I lose all my lives, we're going to actually not have another go of this. So, I want to try and explore as much of this game as possible. The thing I love about this is if you jump, you can actually slow down your jump in midair. And kind of go, you know, the other way. Or... Oh no! Okay, I've got to focus now. I've only got 2 lives left. Oh, I did it again! No, I've got 1 life left. See, I thought that was going to fall off the screen, and I was like, no! Okay, I'm bigger now. I don't like this world because you can actually fall off the edges, like this stage or whatever you call it. Oh no! I can't do it. No! I feel like a failure not being able to do this. Okay, game over. And then you have to start the game all over again. I'm just going to go back up to that point we were just at, off camera, just because I feel pretty lame dying that fast. So, don't worry, we will see more of this. Although, to be honest, it sucks starting at the beginning every time. They should be able to save what stage you're up to. Anyway, I'll see you where we were before. Whoa, that was pretty awesome. Ah, far out. Okay, here we are where we were before, and jump. Got across. First go. Ah, bummer. Couldn't get to the top. Oh, listen to this music. So this is World 1, 4. So it looks like we're in some kind of a car. Right. Fire! Ah! Oh, what? I lost like 2 instead of just going from the like Fire Mario or whatever you call him down to the normal big one and then the little one. I lost like 2 lives in one. God, those fire things are freaky. Oh, nuts. Did it. Ah, this is freaky, there's fire everywhere. Who's blowing fire? Ah, why am I not surprised? Bowser is. Yes! That was actually pretty easy to defeat Bowser. If that was a boss battle, that was hopeless. Look, words on the screen! Thank you, Mario, but our princess is in another castle. It told us what is going on. This is the first game that's actually said, hey, this is what's going on. Not much dialogue, and it was text as opposed to voice acting, but still, I'm pretty happy that we had some kind of storyline element going on. So we are now in World 2-1. The one thing I don't like about this game is that it feels very slidey. I don't know, when I'm running along and stuff, I just feel like I can't stop myself. I'm in like some kind of momentum that I don't know. Oh, whoa, I found something. What is that? Can I climb up? Oh, there we go. Look at this. This looks like a secret area. I'm up on the clouds. And there's smiley face clouds. Oh, what? Look at all these coins. But I don't really care about getting a high score. I just want to, like, see the game. Was I supposed to drop down there? Yes, I was. What is that? Whoa, look at that thing. It's like a jumpy thing. Oh, great. That's as high as I can get, unless I'm up on that big thing. But I didn't expect the level to end so far. So that was World 2-1. I've only got 2 lives left, and I don't know how many worlds there are. Oh, another underground. Oh, an underwater world. Look, Mario's even got bubbles coming out of him. That is so cool. Oh, crud. Get away from me, you scary... I don't know, squid. The good thing about the NES is that unlike the Atari 2600 and earlier systems, the graphics don't feel so raw. Like, they're multicolored, they're textured. I mean, that's something I love about this console. Well, thus far in this game. I can't judge all games in it. Look at all these fish, and you look at something and you know what it is. Like, I can see a fish and I know it's a fish, as opposed to some of the weird things in the older games with a lower resolution, and you're like, what is that thing? Oh, crud. Yes, I'm at the end of World 2-2. Far out, but I missed the flag again. Get it. Oh, this looks odd. Let's go. Oh, it's a bridge. Oh, crud, with fish coming at me. I'm running as fast as I can. Don't get me, you fish. Oh my gosh. This is insane. Ah, I get it. Far out. I can't jump on them, so if they touch you, you die. That is not fair. Yes, mushroom, I need that. Oh wait, I jumped on that guy and it was okay. So before, I couldn't jump on one of them, but this time I could? That is so unfair. This level just seems far out. Okay, I've lost Super Mario Brothers. This game actually does feel quite difficult. It makes you start all the way back at World 1-1 if you lose. Like, the closest thing to a save game in this seems to be when you lose a life in a world and then you start that world again, but if you lose all your lives, you start the whole game again. Like, it would be better if you start at, like, if you're at World 2-3, it takes you back to World 2-1 or something, rather than all the way at the beginning of the game. Because what if you're at, like, World 4 something? That would be pretty insane. There are literally 8 worlds with 4 levels in this game, so I only made it to 2-3. I was a long way from the end of this game. But overall, as you can see, Super Mario Brothers is huge, and its worlds are nowhere near as repetitive as Pitfall was for the Atari 5200. So overall, I'm definitely rating this as the best game we have played on Gaming Through the Ages, but I do find it very challenging. Also note that there were many more Mario games, including even 3D ones, that were made after this, that we may or may not see depending on if people vote for these games or not. So if you want to see more Mario, be sure to vote for it when you get the chance to next. So where to next from here? The year in the next episode will be 1986, which introduced 2 new third-generation video game consoles in North America: the Sega Master System and the Atari 7800. The Sega Master System had more powerful hardware than the Nintendo Entertainment System, however it didn't launch as well due to Nintendo preventing third-party developers releasing the games they had made on the NES for other consoles. The Atari 7800, although more powerful than the 26 and 5200, still didn't do terribly well sales-wise, but it was backwards compatible with 2600 games. For the next episode, pick a game made in 1986 for the Sega Master System, Nintendo Entertainment System, or Atari 7800. I'll see you guys next time on Gaming Through the Ages.